What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to brighten up the place. So let's get into this conversation. I am going to be doing a reaction to another jail phone call. This happened October, November 2022, between Shirley Strawberry and Ernest Williams, that everyone loves to call Ernesto. I'm not calling him Ernesto. His name is Ernest, But anyway, this phone call is very interesting, to say the least. So let's just go ahead and get into it. This is courtesy of Phone Calls from Jail YouTube channel. I will have a link to the full video in the description box. Definitely giving honor to the source who has been so kind to share this information with the public. And I just want to do a reaction to it. So let's just go ahead and get into it.
Oh, I just told Steve yesterday. Tosh was telling me I should tell him and all that stuff. And she was like, well, he's going to want to know. I said, well, if I don't tell him and he asks me, I'll just tell him, because I just couldn't talk about it. I didn't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. I couldn't talk about it. He'll understand. So anyway, I just called him and I told him, and, he was all right. He asked me if I needed anything, and, I told him no, I was okay. I don't want to ask him for anything money-wise, but, thank you for offering, and if I do need something, I'll let him know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what do you have to say about the whole situation?
He didn't have too much to say. He just said, find out everything that I could, and depending on the outcome, I got to start moving forward with my life. That's, and I said, yeah, I know. I'm going to start looking for a place on Monday. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that means that he's saying that I'm guilty. That's basically what he's saying.
Well, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He just said that you gotta, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. You just gotta make sure you got your stuff together, and you still gotta move forward. That's all he said. He didn't say you were guilty. He didn't say any of that.
Oh.
I mean, he might feel that way, but that's not what he said.
Oh. Okay.
And it's okay, I said it's okay if the truth will come out. The truth will come out.
Right. I mean, I've seen all that. I've seen your boss go through a lot of shit too. Still standing.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't being judgmental. He didn't judge or anything. Not to my face, anyway.
It's funny when she said, not to my face anyway, because she knows her boss. She knows how he is. And she's probably thinking, look, he's the nigga that set me up with you in the first place. So I can only imagine what he is saying when I'm not around. And so for her to add that little tidbit in there, what is in the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks it. Okay. So I just really found that funny when she added that little tidbit in there and said, well, not to my face anyway.
I've never gone through anything like this before, ever. Ever. My name in the papers associated with crimes and all this kind of stuff.
Your name in the paper? Put your name in the paper at?
I mean, not the papers, in the news.
Okay? Where is that at? I ain't seen that.
Nigga, listen, you know that this has hit the news, and the biggest part of it is the fact that you are married to Shirley Strawberry, who is associated with Steve Harvey, who is a big time celebrity at this point in time. If he wasn't connected to any of these people, none of us would probably know about this unless you were in the local area where this played on the news and you just happened to see a news story about some man named Ernest Williams getting arrested. So please spare us the dramatics, okay?
Oh, but Well, okay, on Facebook last night, it was on there, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Husband was arrested. Shirley Strawberry, co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show's husband was arrested for fraud or whatever.
Okay, so you say on Facebook. Facebook what?
What do you mean Facebook? Well, I don't know. It was on Facebook. One of those shows. Somebody had it on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we saw it last night.
Oh, you saw it last night?
We saw it last night. It's on there.
Oh, is that it?
Come on, hon. Come on now.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if it's really out there. Cause get what? They got to retract all that.
Yes, it's really out there. My cousin in Chicago called me and said, she saw something on the internet. Is it true? Somebody else called me, said that it was in Maryland. Yeah, it's out there. I think it was on, somebody said it was on CNN. I don't know because I didn't see it on CNN, but my cousin called me out of the blue and said that it's out there in Chicago. So what I'm saying is that it's out there, and this is difficult. But I mean, I'm not dead or anything like that, but it is difficult. That's all I'm telling you. It is difficult. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying,
Girl,
this is.
It's your fault, Ernest. It's your fault. And the fact that at that moment in time, because again, that was in 2022, for her to even say that to him, I'm not saying it's your fault. She's still trying to play cool and calm and patient and all of that stuff with him for the sake of love is absolutely ridiculous. And for him sitting there to say, where was that at on Facebook? Who said that? They're going to have to retract all that. Oh my God. Just listening to him, it makes my blood boil. I don't even know how she sat there speaking to him on the phone, trying to be as calm as she was sounding.
It is what it is.
Well, I'm like I said, I'm good. I ain't mad. I got past the mad part. I ain't mad no more. Nothing no more. I ain't none of that no more. I see what's going on. They put me on TV. They trying to fish for something. They ain't got shit. So it is what it is. You trying to put me with people that I don't even know nothing about. So it's what it is. I mean, it's simple. It's common sense. Anybody got some sense, they'll see that.
Well, people don't. You got to think about people that. There are a lot of haters out there in the world, too. It's not common sense.
Yeah.
People want to see you fail. People want to see you go down. I only told Steve, and that's only because they said co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. They put his name in it.
Oh, that's why. Well, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Whatever, even if I didn't do anything, it's still whatever.
Right.
I have a right to handle this how I handle it,
You do. You definitely do.
Yeah, it's a lot. If I don't feel like talking about it, I don't feel like talking about it, period. I don't. I mean, there are enough people out there, I'm sure, that are running their mouths. It was all on my Instagram. I had to cut my Instagram off,
Damn, it was going that deep?
He is acting so oblivious, acting as if what he has done and has been accused of doing and has been arrested for, it wasn't like he just got arrested for a DUI. I'm quite sure that I'm not saying that's a small thing and people shouldn't be driving under the influence, but it's not like people who are well connected or whatever don't have significant others or family members that get into trouble with things that are somewhat minor. A DUI is not minor, but most of the time you're not going to get a big news story on somebody whose family member had a DUI. And it's not like he just had a speeding ticket or was arrested for reckless driving. They were not going to report on that. But with all of the things that he's been accused of doing, are you freaking kidding me? So the fact that he's sitting there acting oblivious is so, I don't even know how she sat on there and continued to speak at that time. At that time, she should have already just said, you know what, I'm done. And just hung up the phone.
Are you kidding me? Yes.
Wow. So you had to cut it off.
Well, yeah, I had to turn the comments off and all that, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I got you. Wow. Okay then. Well.
Yeah, because they were saying really horrible things.
About me and you.
Just hurtful things. Yeah, very hurtful, very damaging, all of that. Just hurtful things. Very hurtful.
Wow.
Mean things.
Damn.
So I just cut it off.
Who showed y'all that? Tosh?
Yeah, but I knew it was going to be on there. Yeah, Tosh found one because she was looking. But I wasn't looking for it, but I knew they were on there. I already knew. Because that's what people do. They go to your social media and make comments,
Okay, so how your boss saying he ain't seen you in 3 years, so how you feel?
He saw me in Dubai, but yeah.
Okay, that's right. Okay,
he just has a lot going on, a whole lot.
Like everybody else.
Yeah. But when you got that kind
See what?
I said when you got that kind of money, it's a whole lot. A lot of people work for them,
Yeah.
A lot of people pulling at them,
Yeah, man. I can imagine that. I definitely can.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot. Yeah. But like you say, everybody has a lot going on in there.
Okay, did she say she has not seen her boss in 3 years? Now, listen, I don't listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And so, do they still do that? Is she still a part of it? Is it done virtually where he's in his place and she's in hers? And listen, I can assume that that's probably how it's being done now, especially since the C word happened in 2020 and lingered for a while. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is. By her saying he's got a lot going on, she's like, yeah, a lot of people... There's a lot of people that do have a lot of money, and you don't typically say, well, yeah, they got a lot going on. And you're making it sound like it's something different, not just the fact that you're just busy.
Their own level.
That is true.
It's winded going up those stairs.
He was getting winded?
Woo, he was really out of breath.
For real?
Yeah.
What about them pills he talking about you gonna get?
They weren't pills. It's like a superfood powder. It's not. I thought it was pills too. I wish it was, because it'd be easier to take. But this is like, sometimes I take those powders and put them in the blender with ice. That's what this is.
Oh, does it work?
I don't know. I just got it yesterday.
Did he say it worked for him?
Yeah, he said it worked. He said you won't have any inflammation and all that. My knees really hurt.
You gonna be able to walk up and down the stairs?
I do it every day, 10 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's fast.
I'm going to pause right there for a moment and say this real quickly. I don't know if you all saw when Tasha K shared some stuff about Steve Harvey allegedly having an affair, and has been having an affair for several years now with his personal chef. And the powder that Shirley is speaking about is actually a business situation that he has. I have not watched any of it, but I've seen that there are some commercials on YouTube, or ads, I should say, which if you click it, you'll see a commercial promoting that. And his personal chef, the one that Tasha K has put out there that he's been allegedly having an affair with for many years now, is connected to that. So now I guess he's promoting this product. But it's kind of funny that she was saying that he was having a problem walking up the stairs. And he is a man of a certain age. I don't know if the powder that she's talking about that he gave to her to try out, which he's marketing right now, is going to help him to not get winded walking up the stairs like she said he was getting. But he is working a lot because that wife keeps him working so that she can keep living the life and just being able to enjoy this lifestyle that she's become accustomed to. So, yeah, Steve, that's your burden to bear. You're going to be working till you freaking dead.
But yeah, I push myself. I make myself do it.
Okay, man, guess what? That boy, you snapped back then. Okay, all right then. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I still have quick reflexes. Don't be fooled.
Okay.
Still have quick reflexes. Yes.
Okay, all right then. Well, then that's good. That's good. Then that's good.
You know what? They have Marjorie has her own spa, her own workout room, and her own spa. And she could go in there and get massages every day. People come to her house and
Damn.
And work her out and all of that. I was like, oh God, what a dream.
Did she?
The choice of words, to me, if you didn't catch it, it's really comical when she said she has a whole gym in there where people can come and work her out. Not a gym where she can go and work out, and if she wants to have personal trainers come. Like she said, where people can come and work her out. That has a whole different connotation to it. And based on the allegations that are out there right now about her, it just sounds like something totally different. Totally different.
Does she look old, though? Does she look like she's getting old?
No, I haven't seen her, but she looks good on her pictures.
Oh, she ain't there?
No, she's not there. If she was there, we probably wouldn't have been all over
Now,
the house.
now that is funny. I mean, like him or not, I could understand why he was laughing that way, because the way she said it when he was asking her, like, well, she wasn't there, and she said no. You know, like she didn't just say no, she wasn't there. She said it as if, you know, she wasn't there, because why would we even be in the house if she was there? So the way it was said, to me, it was like, yeah, I understand why he's laughing that way, because I mean, oh my God, just the stories that we've heard about this woman, she is nothing nice, but she tries to look something nice. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, don't get me wrong, but beauty is only skin deep. When you have an ugly interior, it means absolutely nothing. So I really see past all of the beauty and the designer fashions and, you know, trying to look like she's a fashion model and a freaking influencer. Like, give me a freaking break. You're married to somebody that you wouldn't be if you didn't have what he had.
But he's done it. No, you know he's scared.
Damn, sure right. God, what you say? You know he's scared. Golly.
All of that, yeah. Everything. I knew I wasn't supposed to be in there, but he brought us in, so I said, okay. But, I mean, I'm glad he did, because it gives you a chance to dream, you know. It's like, wow, have a sauna in your house, have a steam room, you know, all the things that you go outside of the house to do. Not that, but things like that I would love to have inside, so I wouldn't have to go outside for those. You know, like get my hair done, get my nails done, get a massage, you know, people come to you. Yeah, yeah, you know, and then she gets in these little, you've seen these chambers where people get in. You know, like, remember they used to talk about Michael Jackson having that tube-like thing he used to get in?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You're talking about, okay, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, she's got stuff like that in her spa, which is really cool, you know.
What did the chamber do?
Yeah. I guess it helps your skin, you know, stay tight, and, you know, it's light therapy, that ultraviolet light.
Damn.
It helps. Yeah, I mean, they got, you know, it's really cool, the things that they have, you know. It's like, man, I would love to have stuff like that, you know, to be able, you know, like for my knees, for example, just go in there, you know, get a massage, get my knees worked on, you know, all of that. They got all of that kind of stuff. Like, she'll have a chiropractor come to the house. You know, it's just really cool.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they so trying to do it.
They got money. They got money.
He has money. She's married to him. So yeah, by proxy, she gets to enjoy all of the benefits, but she is a trip. A hyperbaric chamber? Really? Okay, girl.
But does he use that stuff, or he just look at it?
He got a big, gigantic gym, like huge, with all kinds of state-of-the-art equipment. I mean, I'm not working out, but at least I'm walking. I wasn't winded going up those stairs, I'll tell you that.
She's like, okay, he has this huge state-of-the-art gym in their home, but yet he's still getting winded walking up them stairs. Like I said, it's because of his age and how much he's working, because she's keeping him on the grind. He's got to continue to pay for all that stuff, okay?
He was breathing like,
For real?
yes.
Damn. But he got all that stairs and all that stuff in there doing all that?
Yeah, I was really surprised about that. Because when he walked up those stairs, he was very winded. Very winded.
But he smoked some cigars too, though. See?
Yeah, he smokes cigars. And I don't know if he does cardio. I think he just lifts weights and stuff. I don't know if he does cardio. You got to do something for your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to do that now. Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was very winded. So last night when I got home, I came home about 4-something. I lied down from about 5 to 6 or something 6 to 7. And then I got up and walked. I was like, I don't want to be winded like that.
You know, listen. I mean, she's telling the truth. Thanks for sharing it with us. I'm not even surprised, because somebody being a hypocrite like he is, he probably feels like, yeah, I can just get in this gym, just lift these weights and I'll be good to go. But yeah, he's sitting around probably drinking brandy and definitely smoking cigars and working all of the time. That alone, like working all of the time, probably flying a lot. It's not benefiting you when you're not taking care of your heart. Your heart health is extremely important. So I just really find that funny that she's like, well, I don't want to be winded like he is, so let me go and get my behind up out of this bed and go for a walk.
And I'm 3 years older than he is.
Damn. Mm-hmm. I know he gave you a big ass hug. I know he did.
Yeah, he did. He was happy to see us.
Okay, all right, okay then.
He always invites us over there. We don't never go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because I don't even know if she's there, and she's no.
Damn. Wow.
She looks at us as the help, you know.
You did tell me that. That's not a good feeling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, and that's, it is what it is.
You know, that doesn't surprise me about her either. I've heard the stories. I talked about it in a previous conversation where I discussed Steve Harvey doing that live on his Instagram where he discussed having to fire his social media manager because of that post that was posted on his Twitter about who's a comedian that's not funny. He said, at least, he said he fired the person. Said the person was trying to get engagement. Okay, well, now you're going to try and find some employment. For him to be so cold, and I talked about that in a previous conversation, but I feel like, I'm not saying she's the cause of him being cold, because I feel like he's, definitely, we already know, he's always been a dirtbag and uncaring and cold. I mean, this is his third marriage to somebody with the first name that starts with the letter M. That's weird. But for her to say that she looks at them like the help, she does give me those types of vibes where she won't even look at you if she sees that you are someone that is a worker bee, or she feels like you are beneath her. It's like, girl, who do you think you are? You take a seat on the toilet and take a crap just like everybody else, okay? Your crap doesn't dissolve out of your body by osmosis to go to some place where it's filtered. You have to pull your pants down, take a seat on the toilet, and take a crap just like everybody else. Now, you might have a bidet on your toilet, or you might have a full-on bidet, like some people don't have. But who even cares? Like, you are no better than anybody else. But when Shirley said that, I didn't find that shocking at all. But your husband would be nothing without the help. Let's just be clear about that.
Whatever.
On the next episode, I'll pick back up on Harvey and Ernesto's love triangle with...
So look, I am going to stop it right there. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments section. But yeah, the convo about Steve and Marjorie, absolutely crazy. And I'm just going to interject right here and say that Tasha K, when she shared the news about Steve Harvey having an affair, I want to say that was almost a couple of months ago. And that went viral. And then here recently, him coming out to debunk the rumors and she making a statement on her social media trying to debunk these rumors about her having an affair. Where is she? Where is she? Like, why is it now cool all of a sudden? And all of the years that Shirley's been working with Steve, and all of the years she's never been inside of his home, and now all of a sudden he's in there now. So it's like, okay, well, where is she? Where's Marjorie? That's a question. That's a question that the people are curious about. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.